Most people believe focus disappears because they lack discipline. They think the problem is laziness, distraction, or a lack of motivation. But there's another force quietly draining your mental energy every single day. It's called decision fatigue. And the strange thing is, it usually starts long before you sit down to do important work. It begins the moment you wake up. What should I wear today? What should I eat? Should I check my phone first or start working? None of these decisions seem important, but every choice consumes a small amount of mental energy. By the time you finally reach the work that actually matters, your brain is already tired. And when the brain is tired, focus becomes fragile. Your brain runs on limited cognitive resources. Think of it like a battery. Every decision you make drains a small amount of that battery. Large decisions drain more. Small decisions drain less. But the important thing is this: the brain doesn't distinguish between trivial choices and important ones very well. Choosing between two lunch options still requires evaluation, comparison, prediction. The brain must simulate outcomes before committing to a decision. All of that requires energy. So if you spend your day constantly choosing, adjusting, and rethinking, your mental battery slowly drops. And when it drops low enough, your brain begins to conserve energy. That's when focus disappears. Human brains evolved in environments with far fewer choices. For most of history, daily decisions were simple. Food options were limited. Clothing choices were minimal. Career paths were usually predetermined. Today, the average person faces thousands of micro-decisions every day. Which email should I answer first? Which notification matters? What content should I watch? What task should I start? Modern technology multiplies decisions at an unprecedented scale. Every app, every notification, every menu forces your brain to evaluate options. And the more choices you face, the faster your mental energy drains. You might think having more options is always better. More freedom, more flexibility, more control. But psychology research shows the opposite. When a number of choices increases, decision quality often decreases. This is called the paradox of choice. Too many options force the brain to compare endless possibilities. The result is slower decisions, greater stress, and often regret. Instead of feeling empowered, people feel overwhelmed. And overwhelmed brains struggle to focus on anything for long. As decision fatigue builds, your brain shifts into energy-saving mode, and it begins using shortcuts. Psychologists call these shortcuts cognitive heuristics. Instead of carefully analyzing choices, your brain starts doing things like avoiding decisions entirely, choosing the easiest option, following habits without thinking, or procrastinating. This is why you might feel productive in the morning, but completely unfocused by evening. It's not just tiredness. It's a brain that has spent the entire day deciding. Decision fatigue creates a dangerous pattern. When your brain becomes tired, it starts avoiding difficult tasks. Important work usually requires multiple decisions. Where should I start? What approach should I take? What if I make the wrong choice? Each question requires mental effort. But when the brain is already drained, it seeks easier alternatives. Scrolling social media requires almost no decisions. Watching videos requires almost no decisions. So your brain drifts toward low-effort activities, not because they're meaningful, but because they conserve energy. Another hidden drain on focus is task switching. Every time you move between tasks, your brain must make a decision. Should I continue writing? Check messages? Respond to that notification? Open another tab? Each switch forces the brain to reset context. This consumes additional mental energy. Research shows that frequent task switching dramatically reduces productivity, not because the work is harder, but because your brain is constantly deciding what to do next. Many highly productive people understand this problem instinctively, so they eliminate unnecessary decisions. They simplify routines, wear similar clothing each day, eat similar meals, follow structured schedules. These choices may seem boring from the outside, but they serve an important purpose. They protect mental energy for decisions that truly matter. Instead of wasting focus on trivial choices, they reserve their cognitive resources for meaningful work. The solution to decision fatigue is not stronger willpower. It's better design. Design your environment so fewer decisions are required. Plan tomorrow's tasks the night before. Prepare your workspace ahead of time. Set clear routines for when work begins. The fewer decisions your brain must make in the moment, the easier it becomes to focus. Structure removes friction, and when friction disappears, productivity rises naturally. Focus is not just about effort. It's about energy management. Your brain can only make so many high-quality decisions in a day. If you spend them on trivial things, the important decisions suffer. But if you protect your mental energy, something powerful happens. Your mind becomes clearer, your work becomes deeper, and the tasks that once felt overwhelming become manageable. The goal is not to eliminate decisions entirely. It's to spend them wisely. Because the fewer decisions your brain must fight through, the more focus you'll have left for the work that actually shapes your future. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a scientific day.